Hi, Emily here from Emily Loves Pins. My box came today from the Pin and Pop event. It was called Cozy Up Event. It says, thank you for being a marvelous trader. Enjoy a cozy afternoon with your new pins and a cup of tea. So Jen hosted the Pin and Pop event. This was my first Pin and Pop event. We even got a little tea. So what it is it's an online trading event, and you put all of your traders up and all of your ISOs up, and people offer you pin trades. So I did 17 trades, and I just wanted to show you what I got. So this was one of my trades. Now I only need one more of these pins to be complete. So like I said, there were 17 trades that I did. So you can put your traders up, and you can also do a virtual trading board. Pluto. And on the virtual trading board, you're putting up pins that you want people to make offers on. So I just want to talk about one of the mistakes that I made, because like I said, this was my first event. I put up a lot of really nice, not really expensive, but not just general mid-level pins. I put up a lot of really nice pins for that virtual trading board, and I feel like I should have just put up maybe some mystery pins, because these were pins that people were making offers on. So for example, if I put up a WDI, from the D23 event, maybe the Pinocchio Transformations pin. Well, people were offering me pins like this, little mystery box, $10 pins. And I feel like in the future, what I would do is put up more mystery pins, or, maybe some mid-level pins to help myself out with that. I love Pete. Also, one thing I didn't know is that fantasy pins were in play. When I originally accepted these trades, I didn't realize these were fantasy pins. And so there's a whole authentication process where Jen goes through and authenticates all of the pins. And these came back as uncertain because they were fantasy pins. I still accepted the trade anyway, because I do like fantasy pins. And these are good for my attractions board. So keep that in mind when you're trading at a Pin and Pop event, that it's possible that you could trade for fantasy pins. Now, they were also clearly marked fantasy pins, and I was not paying attention. In the future, I would pay attention. So we're coming to the end of so I did say there was 17 trades. I'm going to show you the first 14, and then we're going to talk about the trades that didn't work out. This is a good one. It's a very good one. And this, I actually did get one grail out of this. I never thought I would have this pin. Actually, we got 2 grails out of this. It's the Bolt Slider. Look how cute he is. I am so happy that I got this pin. So the pins are marked various common, uncommon, legendary, epic, so on. Here's another grail that I didn't think we would ever get. Do you remember if they offered you this pin, or this was a pin that you wanted? Okay, so Melanie wanted this pin. So when you're looking through at the trade event, you have all day to look at the pins. Pages and pages and pages of virtual boards and pins. Whatever you set as your ISO will show up first. But throughout the day, as we're looking at these pins, Melanie came across this pin. And then was one of my pins there, ISO? Okay, so there was a pin that I had. I had the Cruella wreath that we were trading, and that was this person's ISO. So we were able to offer them the Cruella pin for this max. So Melanie is super happy with this pin. And I mean, I'm happy with all the pins, but this bolt pin, I've wanted this for a long time. And I just didn't ever think I would have it. I didn't ever think I would have a trader that was good enough for it, or that someone who had this pin for trade was looking for a pin that I had. So we're really happy with these. So I don't know if you were counting, but that's only 14 right here. We actually had 17 trades. There were 3 trades that did not go through for various reasons. One of the pins was lost. One of the pins during the authentication process, the pin that was sent to me was not able to be authenticated, i.e. it was a scrapper. You know, the person that sent it probably didn't know. Maybe they were new. But Jen, the person that runs the Pin and Pop event, if you cannot make your trade, then she will offer to trade her pins to you. So I was able to make 3 more trades with Jen. So I traded this Olaf pin. I got this Park Cruiser. And I got this, this Stitch Unicorn. Okay, so this is a little overview of all the pins. And this is one pin trading event. Okay, so I just wanted to give you some of my final thoughts. There are a few things I would do differently. The next Pin and Pop event is March 18th, and I will participate in that again. What I would recommend, here, I wrote myself a little bit of notes. Oh. Okay, so on the virtual pin trading boards, I will put probably mystery pins and maybe some lower price pins. These are the 30 pins that you put on the virtual trading board is what you want people to make offers on. So for example, had I put this pin on a virtual trading board, I actually did put a couple pins that were low LE and considered more expensive pins. And I did get a lot of $5 pin offers, but I went the wrong way with those. So again, in the future, I would put just mystery pins and some lower price pins, because those 30 pins are what people are going to make you offers on. And their offers are not going to be, at least none of my offers were really like big pins. The other thing that I would do differently, okay, so the whole pin event was 6 hours. Within the first 10 minutes on the first page, I sent a trade request with one of my best traders. Sorry, I had a little coughing fit. I have a little frog in my throat. So on the first page, the first 10 minutes of the 6-hour event, I offered one of my best pins for trade. And I still had 33 pages of pins to look at. So I was kicking myself later, because once you offer a pin for trade, it's been offered. There's no taking that offer back. Now, you have to wait till the end of the event for the people that you offered trades to accept your trades or reject. I mean, I was rejecting the ones that I knew for sure that I wasn't going to trade. I went ahead and rejected those. I wasn't going to make the people wait like the whole event. But there were several trades that I was waiting on an answer for 2 hours after the event was over. You know, you have a lot of time to accept the trade, reject the trade. So I would say the things I would do differently now or next time is I'm going to look through all 34 pages. I'm going to look through all 34 pages, and then I'm going to decide what I'm going to offer, because the website is going to tell you the people that have your ISOs and the people, so you kind of want to trade with them first. But I'm going to look through the whole thing, then make my trade offers towards the end of the event. There's no reason that I have to make my trade offers at the very beginning of the event. I guess I just didn't realize that. So it's going to be a work in progress, and I'm definitely going to participate in the next one. I had a lot of fun, and Melanie had a lot of fun, and I'm really happy that all these pins are here. I've never gotten 17 trades at one time, which is pretty cool. All right, bye. Oh, and I did forget to add the authentication process. So you go through the whole pin event, you make your offers, you accept, you reject, you do all the things. Then once everything is said and done, you send all of your pins to Jen, the person that heads up Pin and Pop. They go through and they authenticate all of your pins. They get all of the pins in for all of the people that participate in the trade event. Authenticate all of the pins, send you back a message that says something along the lines of, yes, the pin has been authenticated, we are uncertain, or, you know, I think all the pins, the 2 fantasy pins and the 1 scrapper, all came back as uncertain. She'll send you an email stating why she thinks these are uncertain, and so on. And then it's for you to decide. There's photos of the pins. Any questions you have, she'll answer them. But basically, you have to accept everything, right? So there's multiple steps to this. And then once everything has been accepted, all of the pins have shipped, you know, to her. She's authenticated everything. She packs up your box and sends it to you. So it's trading with a higher degree of authentication and certainty. And again, 3 of those trades didn't work out. So I actually got to trade with Jen, which was pretty cool. So that's it. I can't wait till March 18th.